What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as SolidFan85. Welcome to a gamer log, or GLOG. So we got to talk about something, because I haven't really touched on this. I've touched on it a little bit in streams, but I haven't fully made a decision yet on which would be better to get first. Now, I am a fanboy, straight up. I am a PlayStation fanboy. But in recent years, I've become more PC than anything. But when it comes to the console wars, I usually have at least one or two. I usually have at least one, and the second one comes later, maybe a year or two down the road. Second generation. But PS5 or Xbox, where do I want to go with this? Well, currently, as of this recording, Sony has yet to release a price for PlayStation 5. It's speculated it'll be $499, $599, give or take. Xbox, however, has released some info. The Xbox Series S will be $299, and the other version $499, which is pretty amazing. The $299, I mean, being amazing. Technically speaking, when it comes to speed, they're both going to be pretty similar on a technical level. Speed-wise and features-wise, the Series X Xbox will be maybe just a little bit more powerful than the PS5. It really depends on who you talk to, what their opinion is. To me, though, overall, like I mentioned, I'm a fanboy. I'm gonna have to go with the PlayStation 5, mainly for the titles. Xbox really just doesn't have a whole lot that grabs me, titles-wise, releases. So it's really not any kind of question on that part. PlayStation's always has titles that I want to play. So that will probably more likely be my first investment, if I'm being honest. I really usually stay away from buying first generation consoles, just as a rule of thumb from my experience, but PS5 I think may change that, at least for now, because I didn't buy PS3 or PS4 first generation. I waited. PS2 I did. PlayStation 1 I didn't. PS2 I did buy the first one. Never had any problems. So it was a pretty decent. In fact, I currently have one now. It's not the same one I've had, but I invested in the PlayStation 2 for Xenosaga, and it's been well worth it, and it's still working to this day. I mean, you're talking about a console that's, knock on wood, it's still working. You're talking about a console that's still, it's over, it's half my age, easily, and it's still going. Especially for a disc console, it's pretty amazing. PS2, to me, will always be one of the top 3 best consoles ever. If not number 1, I think, honestly, it's really hard to rank the PlayStations, in my opinion. But it would definitely be in the top 3, if not number 1. It would definitely be the solid contender for it. PS5 is looking pretty amazing, though. Again, titles-wise, which is what I'm really interested in here. Also, it looks to me, from what I've seen, PlayStation looks to be the most streamer-friendly as well, with the features they're adding on. Xbox is doing okay, but sorry for the pop in the audio. But the features I'm seeing, I don't know. It looks like it's going to be more streamer friendly. When it comes to catching gameplay or streaming to the consoles, I'm hoping the one thing that's really going to kind of hit me here, because I made a recent investment in an Elgato internal capture card, a $250 investment, to get one, and I'm hoping it doesn't come back and bite me to where PS5 or Xbox Series can't be captured on it. That would suck, to be honest. That would straight up suck. Now, PS4, as a streamer, PS4 did have capture software that you could play a game through the PC, and you could use it as a streamer. It was more demanding on your connection to do that, but you could do that. And Xbox One had the same thing. PS3 and Xbox 360, they were pretty copyright heavy back then. They didn't want to screw around with all that, so they put protections on. And PlayStation 4 and Xbox One did as well, but it was a little bit more lax with it. So that's really where I'm hoping it isn't a major kick in the pants for me investing in one of the newer generations. As a streamer, as a content creator, I hope that's not the case, but we'll see. But with that said, looking at these techs, looking at the tech stuff here, currently these consoles are going to be more powerful than my personal computer right now. My gaming rig, which if you want to know more, the specs are down below. But and that's pretty amazing. I mean, I don't see that happen very often, personally. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty awesome too, to be honest. But no matter the price point for the PlayStation, look, usually when a console comes out, you usually end up dedicating an entire paycheck to it anyway, especially if you live paycheck to paycheck like I do. Unfortunately, and I'm going to be straight up here, I don't have much of a savings. I've got a little bit. Since my divorce, I've been set back since then, and I'm trying to re-get to where I was. And I've also got a big move coming up the next couple of months. So I may not be able to get a PlayStation until beginning of next year. But with that said, it's still going to be worth it. It's definitely going to be worth it. So it's going to be awesome. So anyway, you guys tell me your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. Be kind. Don't be a dick. And if you're a fanboy, that's fine. But again, don't be a dick fanboy or fangirl. Each to their own. But PC Master Race all the way. Especially with the Sony titles coming to PC. Horizon Zero Dawn, Detroit Become Human. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Hopefully we'll see God of War at some point. Maybe some more exclusives. And there's been other titles as well. I'm hoping maybe at some point Until Dawn comes to PC. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. That'd be nice. But we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And if you made it this far, hope you enjoyed it. All right. See you in the next video or stream. Peace. And awkward outro.